this is Inge, coming to you from Ingesknittinglab in Denmark. In these podcasts, I talk about my passion for knitting, and I like to share all the new learnings I've had as a beginner knitter. Let's see when I can start calling myself an intermediate knitter. Maybe this year. I don't know how much it takes to call you an intermediate knitter, but I guess I have knitted quite a lot of pieces lately, and yeah, I haven't counted for this year because I give everything away, so I have very few items for myself. But enough about that. Happy New Year. Let's have toast. I'm not so much into champagne, so this is apple cider, but anyway, let's have a toast and talk a bit about New Year's resolutions. Do you have some? Yeah, I have some, or at least let's call them wishes and dreams and goals for the upcoming year. So yeah, cheers. And what's left of it? My grandson, he loves these, so it's a bit yeah, used, I would say. I also have one of these. I don't know what the English word is, but it's called stjernekaster. So while talking about hopes and dreams for the upcoming year, or call them New Year's resolutions, let's light up one of these. And yeah, usually I make these videos every 14 days or every other week. But in order for me to say Happy New Year, I thought maybe I should make this small one and wish you all a very, very happy new year. And I hope that all of your dreams and hopes for this year will come true. All the best. And thank you very much for your support in 23, at which I started this new adventure with the YouTubing and trying to become a knitwear designer. And I must say I'm so happy and thrilled about all of your support and how you welcomed my first pattern here on YouTube, on Ravelry and Instagram. So that was very nice. Thank you. So goals for this year. Yeah, I think I have knitted so many items, and I usually have this list of orders, or call them wants or asks from family and friends and everybody who has a knitting wish, and I put it in line and I knit for people because I love giving gifts, and it gives me the opportunity to knit something very different because different people have different wishes, so different designs and knitting techniques to learn, and I like that very much. I thought about sharing the list today, but I guess we will make a short video, so next time you will see all the projects in line. But coming back to this year, I would like to yeah, maybe give myself a treat or two, because I haven't knitted much for myself. I can't, maybe I will, and I'll put in a picture, but I can't really recall making so much for myself this year. Okay, but so I bought some new yarn for the treat, and I thought, well, this Peer Gynt, and I don't know if it's called baby blue or sky blue, I don't recall, but Peer Gynt, and this lovely yarn, it's called Hannah by Perman, and it is just a second, it's half merino and 30% silk and 20% cashmere, and it is, I can tell you, ever so soft. So I thought, what about this Sophie shawl by Petit Knit? So it's bigger, and yeah, the wrapping effect, and maybe I will go up a needle size or two to make it more airy and squishy. I don't know, but and I love blue. I guess you know by now. So this is one of my resolutions, to make something more for myself and get it finalized, what I have on my needles, because also in blue, there you go. I have this champagne cardigan from Petit Knit, and it's been sitting there for a while, hibernating, I'm saying. But look at this. I have come a bit further, because since I made the decision to make a steek here, so I'm not going back and forth, I'm not that fond of it, then it went faster. So I only miss, 6 centimeters of the hem, and then I can close off and start the more interesting part with this double band here for buttons and the sleeves. Sleeves, but also one good thing, let's see if I can find it. You know, I went to this festival at Sandnes this year, and I got these lovely ceramic buttons. I don't know if you can see it that easily, but they are dark blue with lights blue in it, so I thought they would fit so nicely with this one. So this will definitely be a treat for myself as well. And then the Sophie shawl. And I also have some bigger dreams, I would say. I hope they can come true, but at least I will try, and I will try to write up and launch my new patterns for the forest sweater collection, and maybe some other stuff. And meanwhile doing this, I've been practicing on smaller patterns to see if I could do it and how it all works, and the practicalities and setting up a shop and whatnot. So if you saw the video on these felted pearl mittens, I love this pattern so much. I have been working on doing a hat. So I'm playing around with it, so it's not done yet. I have this one, and you can see here the pearls. So I try to get a matching pair, maybe also a cowl, let's see. But anyway, it is too short. So I'm playing a bit with the crown, and I've made yet another one, so you see the difference. But of course, when it's felted, it gets smaller. But I had figured out that I would make it the size of my head, and then, you know, the felting would do the negative ease, which is required and needed for a hat. But let's see. I'm also experimenting with the crown, how many wedges and so on, and how steep or round should I do it. This came out very round and nice, so but it's a different look, you know, if it's like it will definitely not only go here, but anyway, it's a different look. So yeah, I will try to write up this pattern and get it issued and published so very soon, to match with the mittens. And it was kind of an adventure and a nice thing to make these mittens. And if you saw the video of the mittens, or my Christmas video, you would know that I have made so many and so many different sizes, and I managed to get reproducibility out of my process. You know, I try to squeeze in science in everything I do, also knitting. So yeah, that's how I am. Even when I'm making sourdough bread, it's the same thing, experimenting and noting down the parameters. And look at those. I thought that that granddad and grandson should have a matching pair. I guess I will felt them a bit more. You can see the stitch definition is quite clear here. But that's also the magic I like so much about this Fritzes garn. and I've used a lot of different yarns for felting, but this is definitely my favorite for accessories, not for the feet. I would say I would like it to be stronger, but yeah, very nice, because you can have different looks of the surface depending on how you felt it. So yeah, but back to New Year and New Year's Eve, and talking about the asks and wishes from family and friends. We celebrated New Year, and you probably know that my daughter-in-law, she comes from China, and the couple would like to celebrate New Year's Eve also the Chinese way, but it's in February. And she said, well, Inge, New Year in China, it's all about red and gold, lots of gold and lots of red. So she has bought this lovely yarn. It's called bøllefrø in Danish, and it has this, what's it called? I don't know. It's a deep color red wine, I would say, if I didn't know better. And it's from Donegal in Denmark. It's a merino yarn. And I'll try to show a sketch here beside me, because she had an idea in her head of what she wanted. And we were jamming. I love this brainstorming process about a design. So now I have started to make something for her. And you can see on the picture beside me that I need to make this hem and double band to stop here around between the boobs. And then I need to figure out, yeah, how to do that. And yeah, then I guess it's a simple piece. I've made this as a double neckband and knitted it in already, and I've put these stitches on rest so that I can continue and do the band for the neckline. And I've taken her measurements, and she's pregnant right now, so we have to kind of figure out her measurements from before the pregnancy or after, what you would say. So yeah, this is how far I have become, and this is needing some speed around it, because as New Year's Eve in China is the 10th of February, there is not much time to do it. But I guess, like always, or almost always, I will manage. And this makes me remember one of the finished items since the last Christmas video was this Panda Bear. I was trying to surprise them with for Christmas present or pregnancy present, and I managed to get it done. However, I think it's very hard to sew on a pattern, so I definitely need to practice more on it. And I kind of forgot all about pictures, so I got one in the dark here. You can see it beside me. It's not that well, but yeah, you get the picture. So I will get into more practice about sewing on knitwear, and I'm kind of thinking I should attend a course or something to get wiser. And I saw that Sissel is coming, the Norwegian designer of these lovely Norwegian sweaters and jackets. She's coming to Denmark, to a town on Funen called Fåborg, and she is hosting courses on learning how to crochet and sew and knitwear. So that's what I dream about. That is in April. So that is yet one of my Christmas resolutions or wishes for this year, to attend more knitting courses. And I definitely go for the Shetland Wool Week, and will start making these what's it called, fingerless gloves, or pulsvarmer, we say in Danish. I'll figure out the word, at least I'll write it next beside me. So that was a lot of info, but let's go back to the Norwegian knitting, because just a second. As you probably recalled, I would like to make a, if you have seen my video, that is, it's yeah, I talk as if you've seen all my videos. I'm sorry, but yeah. This is the jacket from my mom, which is from when she was 18 years old. So it's, yeah, 75 years old. And I want to make a copy in my own color work. And suddenly I saw in a Danish shop that they had these bands, because maybe you heard me saying that, oh, I'm not used to this kind of embroidery. This is homemade. This is, I guess, machine made, but anyway, I could make such a band if I find that this green will match the yarn I've bought. And also my niece would like a jacket with such a band. So yeah, that was yet another gift for family and a treat for myself. So that was 3 treats for myself, as is. So what else? Yeah. The next step in becoming a knitwear designer, I guess, is the bigger knits, the sweaters and so on, where I need to call out for help for test knitters. And I'm not quite ready yet, and it's like, oh, it's a new phase for me, and involving a lot of other people, and you know, yeah, figure out how to do it and collaborate about the knits. And it will be definitely a big test for me to see if I can actually do this. But sure I can. I have practiced now, and I'm very tenacious, and what do you call the words in English? It's called vedholdende, and even steady in Denmark. So it's yeah, I keep on going until I reach my goal, and I learn, and yeah, keep on reading and doing. That's what you need to do to get it right. Yeah, I guess. Okay, what more for this Happy New Year session? Yeah, I can just show you. These sleeves. This is yet another design, a simple raglan sweater. However, I love these hems and neckband with the coloring, trying to catch these Donegal dots in the yarn, alpaca yarn. So I need to finalize this one for sure. It's a very small thing. I just need to figure out the math of the sleeve with the decreases, and then go and yeah, get it done, and maybe write up the pattern. Yeah, I thought I would share with you the gifts I had for Christmas, or Christmas and birthday, because my birthday is very, very close to Christmas. So I was gifted this steamer. I have it in a bag here, and actually I haven't tried it out yet, because I thought, well, the felting, I wouldn't try it on the felting what is this? Okay, so I haven't even taken out this one. I will wait. But this looks very fancy and very good, so I thought I would try, instead of wet blocking or steam blocking with my iron, to use this one and see how it works. I will let you know when I get wiser. And yeah, another gift I had was this one from my daughter-in-law. It's a brand from China to remove all the pilling. So I thought, well, with these gifts here, sorry, with these gifts here, I will do the yearly kind of cleaning. I wouldn't say cleaning, but yeah, the maintenance. Oh, maintenance. What do you call? Wool care. I would say wool care of the garments. I can use these, so I will do deep hilling and I will try to freshen it up. And on the picture here beside me, you can see, I don't know if this is a Nordic way to throw the garments in the snow when it's frosty and turn them from one side to the other and let the frost and the snow work on the garment, give them a spin afterwards, and they should be as good as new once you also have pilled these, remove the pillings. So let's see when I have finalized this sweater in the snow, and you can have a look. There was also a stain, actually a tomato stain. So let's see if one of my tips and tricks I learned, and I told about it in earlier videos, that frosting and so on could help on removing such kind of tedious stains. Let's see. That was a gift. And yet another gift was this book. I'm sorry, I don't recall which one at Instagram recommended this book, but I thought, well, as a new beginner doing patterns, this book, I need to have this one and have a look. And I haven't managed to read it all, but some good stuff in here. So I will also get wiser regarding the process. Yeah. And then maybe I shouldn't call it gift. I would just call it self-treats, because I bought and found these soles. So after having made these slippers, I thought, well, maybe I could do some, figure out a pattern or something actually also with soles. So I have one for 1 year for the new grandchild, and this for the ones I have for 4 years old. And let's see what happens. And this reminded me, I will just show you, because yeah, they are very popular, these felted mittens, and I will just show you. I don't think I did in an episode the modification I did on these slippers, because here you see the pattern with a usual long tail cast on, and then you have to do the seaming here. Maybe I'm not that good at seaming, but I think you can see it quite clearly. And then I thought, well, I will make it with a double cast on, and you can see here, no seams, no seams. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm talking this in that direction, so maybe yeah, in many directions. But anyway, this is what I'm doing. I'm so busy knitting up and testing the patterns, so I haven't had much time for other kinds of knits, I would say. But many mittens, and I will give them for family and friends who want such a pair. And I've looked through the pattern once again, and I've seen some small modifications or errors I would like, but you know, I called out for help to see and learn more about the patterns I made. I made two kinds, the more brief one and one with more details in tabular form. And actually, there are no significant trend, or what to say, in preferences. So I guess it's half-half, and it's not like beginner knitters like this pattern and experienced knitters like the other one. So I guess it is up to me to decide which one should be my kind of trademark or visual identity on how to make patterns. Yeah. So yeah, maybe one last treat for myself. I bought these new wires. They are from Knit Pro swivel cable. I guess Xiaogu also has these where they just can turn and you know, I don't know if you can see it, but it is so helpful when you knit. I really like these, so I cannot go back and without memory and so on. So they just, yeah, keep staying as is. And when you use them for magic loop and so on, it is much easier. So yeah, I guess I forgot one last goal of this year, or of any year. I would say it's to make the status count of my yarns so that I get the overview again. Not that it's lost, I would say, but you know, when you get to see all of your yarn and feel it and touch it and sniff it, you get new ideas. And I will for certain try to diminish my yarn stash this year. So yeah, I bought a lot of yarns for testing and trying out different kinds, and so I have leftovers and actually also more bullet skeins, enough for sweaters. So let me yeah, use this year to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, but let's have a final toast before we say goodbye. And again, I would love to hear more about your New Year's resolutions or wishes and dreams and hopes for this year. So let me know, and we can share our projects on Instagram. And yeah, it's so lovely to follow the journey of others and see how you try out new things and new designs and get so much inspiration. I love this inspiration, and it's a great source of inspiration talking to you and looking at Instagram and all the other videos here on YouTube. So yeah, let's celebrate and salute for a new year of lots of inspiration and good knits. Happy New Year. Bye bye from Ingesknittinglab. Bye bye.